Star Wars talk today. What you said about The Force Unleashed, it sounds like one of those extra story things that they throw into the original story to, I don't know why they do that. The Force Unleashed sounds like one of those plot lines that they add to the original plot to make things seem more interesting, and it's sort of like outside the original story, and I really try to stay away from those things because, like you said, it just doesn't fit in. Things I like about Star Wars, not just the Jedi fights, even though the Jedi fights are like really, really awesome. I absolutely love Obi-Wan Kenobi in the prequels. He's my favorite Jedi of the entire series. And one aspect of Star Wars that I really like is in the prequels, Anakin sort of turning bad. I think it's really interesting sort of connecting the originals with the prequels and just sort of seeing Anakin's story throughout the series. I mean, if you think about it, Anakin was the only person who was in every single movie. And I thought that was pretty cool. Even though some people really hate the prequels, I admit the first one was just horrible. I hate that one. I hate The Phantom Menace. I really do like The Clone Wars. I think that was a pretty cool movie. There was a lot of action sequences in it. And I really do like Return of the Sith. I love the fight scene between Obi-Wan and Anakin. And for me, it's really interesting how Obi-Wan started out as Anakin's master and, like, friend. And there was one line, I saw this on Tumblr, there was a line where Obi-Wan said to Anakin just casually, "Why do I have the feeling you're going to be the death of me?" And he literally was the death of him. I thought that was just really cool. Probably the thing that interests me the most about Star Wars is becoming a Jedi. And here's another question I have about being a Jedi. I'm going to relate this to Avatar: The Last Airbender, so I hope you guys are vaguely familiar with the series. Is being a Jedi like something you are born with or without? Like, you have the potential to be a Jedi and therefore you just like learn all the Jedi skills, or can anyone be a Jedi? Because in like Avatar: The Last Airbender, you need to be born with the ability to bend. You can't just learn how. Like, you need to have it. So does it work like that with Jedi? Also, when Luke's lightsaber changes from blue to green, does that symbolize something? I don't remember why it changes from blue to green. Was that like a level up in the Jedi world? Like, you become a better Jedi, you get promoted to a green lightsaber? Or was it some sort of symbolism? I feel really stupid for asking these questions, but I just don't know the answers to them. I know this is a Star Wars video, and it will be silly for me to relate it to Harry Potter, but I'm gonna do it anyway. If you notice in Harry Potter, the Avada Kedavra curse and the Expelliarmus curse, which like clash, and they're supposed to be like good and bad because Harry is good, Voldemort's bad. Red is good and green is bad. In Star Wars, it's the opposite because Luke's lightsaber is green and Darth Vader's lightsaber is red. And I just thought that was sort of interesting how they use red and green to symbolize good and bad. So I have a feeling your next video is going to be a lot more smarter.